Imagine, for a moment, a quiet afternoon. You're sifting through an old jar of forgotten coins, perhaps a childhood collection or a grandparent's legacy. Most are just copper and zinc, worth little more than their face value. But what if, hidden amongst them, was a secret, a whispered legend, a forgotten treasure capable of transforming your life overnight? What if that treasure wasn't a pirate's chest, but something far more accessible, something you might have dismissed as mere pocket change? Today, we unveil such a secret, the elusive, the highly sought after, the astonishing 1970 Lincoln penny. Not just any penny, mind you, but one with a peculiar, almost magical flaw that has collectors worldwide, and even the wealthiest investors, in an absolute frenzy. For decades, this unassuming coin slumbered in the shadows of numismatic history. A tiny copper disc born in the Denver Mint, it carried the weight of a monumental error. But before we dive into the heart of this mystery, let's take a brief detour, shall we? Did you ever truly look at the coins in your change? Or do you, like many, simply hand them over, never considering the stories they tell or the fortunes they might hide? It's a question worth pondering, because overlooking these small details is precisely how multi-million-dollar opportunities slip through our fingers. The year 1970 was a time of change, of bold statements and quiet revolutions. And in the world of coinage, a silent revolution was also brewing, unbeknownst to most. This particular 1970 penny carries a small date variety. But here's where the plot thickens, and where fortunes are truly made. The rarest of these, the small date variety, was inadvertently struck over an S Mint mark die. Yes, you heard that correctly. A Denver Mint mark, superimposed on a San Francisco die. It's a printing error so profound, so improbable, that it almost defies belief. A ghostly S lurking beneath the D. A whisper from a different mint. An anomaly that has sent ripples of excitement and urgency through the highest echelons of coin collecting. This isn't just a misprint. It's a historical anomaly, a unique fingerprint of a moment in time when something truly extraordinary happened at the US Mint. Now, you might be thinking, surely a penny is just a penny. And in most cases, you'd be absolutely right. But this isn't most cases. This is a story of astronomical value, driven by extreme rarity and insatiable demand. Collectors, investors, and even those seeking to diversify their portfolios are clamoring for this specific error coin. Why the fervor? Because the fewer there are, the more valuable they become, a fundamental law of economics that plays out dramatically in the world of rare collectibles. The fear of missing out, the exhilarating prospect of owning a piece of tangible history, and the undeniable lure of a seven-figure payday, these are the forces driving the relentless pursuit of this humble copper disc. What would you do with a sudden windfall of that magnitude? Travel the world? Invest in your dreams? Secure your family's future? The possibilities are as limitless as your imagination. Not just any numbers, but the kind that make jaws drop and dreams take flight. The current market value for a certified, high-grade example of this incredible 1970 Lincoln penny, with its hidden S error, stands at a staggering $765,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, nearly $750,000 for a single penny. And consider this. The market for rare coins, particularly those with such unique and compelling stories, is not just stable. It's experiencing an unprecedented boom. This isn't a fleeting trend. It's a sustained surge in demand from affluent collectors who understand the intrinsic value of these irreplaceable artifacts. The demand is exceptionally high, with serious buyers actively seeking to acquire these treasures, knowing that their scarcity ensures their continued appreciation. This isn't just about money. It's about prestige, about owning a piece of history that few others can ever hope to possess. So, how do you unlock this potential fortune? The journey begins with knowledge and a keen eye. It's about understanding what to look for, where to look, and how to authenticate your find. The secret lies in the subtle details, the tiny imperfections that transform a common object into a priceless relic. We're talking about the specific alignment of the date, the subtle nuances of the mint mark, and most critically, the faint, almost imperceptible remnants of the S mint mark beneath the D. It requires patience, a good magnifying glass, and perhaps a journey through those forgotten coin jars we spoke of earlier. And once you believe you've found it, the next step is crucial: professional authentication. This isn't a game for amateurs. It's a high-stakes world where expertise is paramount. Engaging with reputable coin grading services is not merely a recommendation. It's an essential safeguard for realizing the true, colossal value of your discovery. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Or rather, the elephant in your coin collection. Do you have one? Are you sitting on a hidden fortune without even realizing it? The urgency to act is real. As awareness of this rare coin grows, so too does the competition to acquire it. The window of opportunity, while still open, will undoubtedly narrow as more of these elusive treasures are unearthed. Imagine the regret of knowing you once held a fortune in your hand, only to let it slip away because you didn't know what to look for. Don't let that be your story. This is your call to action, your moment to transform curiosity into prosperity. This isn't just about a coin. It's about the power of observation, the thrill of discovery, and the profound impact a single, overlooked detail can have on your life. The story of the 1970 D small date over S. Lincoln penny is a testament to the hidden riches that exist all around us, waiting to be found by those with the knowledge and the vision to see them. It's a symbol of what's possible when you look beyond the obvious, when you dare to believe that ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. The demand for this particular error coin continues to surge, cementing its status as a highly coveted masterpiece in the numismatic world. The opportunity to own a piece of this rare legacy, or to uncover one yourself, is not just financially rewarding. It's a chance to participate in a thrilling treasure hunt, with the ultimate prize being financial freedom and a truly enriched life. So, go forth, examine your pennies, and remember, sometimes the greatest fortunes are found in the smallest places. Have you ever stared at a forgotten jar of old coins, perhaps a dusty box tucked away in the attic, and wondered if a hidden treasure lay within? What if I told you that a single, unassuming penny, barely distinguishable from millions of others, could hold the key to an unimaginable fortune? A fortune that could redefine your life and unlock the wealthy lifestyle you've always dreamed of. Prepare to embark on a journey of discovery, where the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary, and a tiny piece of copper, once dismissed, becomes a symbol of ultimate wealth. For decades, countless Lincoln pennies have circulated through our hands, each one a small testament to American history. But within this vast sea of copper, there exists a whisper, a legend, of a coin so rare, so elusive, that its very existence has sparked both fervent pursuit and widespread doubt. Imagine the scene. It's 1973, and amidst the clamor of the U.S. Mint, a crucial detail is overlooked, a tiny omission that would inadvertently create one of the most coveted treasures in numismatic history. The year 1973, specifically, is etched into the minds of astute collectors, not just for its place in the timeline, but for a peculiar anomaly, the no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Now, before you rush to your coin jars, let's be clear. Most pennies struck in Philadelphia, where mint marks weren't typically used, don't carry one. However, what we're talking about here is a specific accidental omission on a penny that should have had a mint mark. This isn't just about a missing letter. It's about a deviation from the intended norm, a manufacturing hiccup that turned a common coin into a unicorn. Could one of these elusive beauties be lurking in your own collection, waiting to be unearthed? The thought itself sends shivers of excitement down the spine, doesn't it? This isn't just about a simple error. It's about a specific confluence of events that created a profound scarcity. Think of it like a needle in a haystack, but a needle made of solid gold. While most 1973 pennies are worth face value, those precious few lacking an expected mint mark from Denver or San Francisco represent an extraordinary deviation. The fear of overlooking such a treasure, of dismissing it as just another old penny, is a powerful motivator. But equally powerful is the thrill of discovery, the knowledge that you might be holding a lottery ticket in your hand, a tangible asset with the power to transform your financial landscape. The urgency to examine your coins, to scrutinize every detail, suddenly becomes palpable. Are you simply holding loose change? Or could you be cradling a future down payment on your dream home or even a yacht? So, how do you distinguish a common penny from a king's ransom? This isn't about guesswork. It's about precision and knowledge. The market value of a true 1973 no mint mark error penny is staggering, currently soaring into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, reaching figures as high as $767,000. That's not a typo. It's a testament to its extreme rarity and desirability among serious collectors. Think about that for a moment. Nearly $750,000 for a single penny. The excitement of potentially finding such a coin is almost overwhelming, isn't it? But what exactly makes this specific 1973 penny so incredibly valuable? It boils down to a manufacturing error at one of the branch mints, either Denver, D, or San Francisco, S, where the mint mark was accidentally omitted. These are the coins that were supposed to bear a D or an S, but inexplicably do not. The Philadelphia Mint, as mentioned, typically produced pennies without a mint mark, so a 1973 penny from Philadelphia without a mint mark is, in most cases, exactly what it's supposed to be. The key, then, is understanding the exception, the anomaly that elevates a humble coin to a monumental investment. This isn't just about owning an old coin. It's about holding a piece of history that commands unparalleled demand in the numismatic world. The scarcity creates an insatiable appetite among collectors, driving prices to astronomical heights. Every auction, every sale of one of these rare specimens, ignites a fresh wave of urgency and excitement in the market. Imagine the feeling of realizing you possess such an item. The world of rare coin collecting is a thrilling chase, and the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny is one of its most prized trophies. Don't be fooled by counterfeits or common varieties. The true treasure lies in its verifiable authenticity and the meticulous details that confirm its unique error status. This isn't just a simple mistake. It's a profound deviation that has created an asset of immense and growing value. The wealthy lifestyle you envision isn't built on luck alone, but on informed discovery and a keen eye for what truly matters. The urgency is real. Every day, more people are becoming aware of these hidden treasures, and the competition to find them is intensifying. Are you going to be the one who unearths this fortune, or will it slip through your fingers, discovered by someone else who acted with more decisiveness? This isn't merely about finding a valuable coin. It's about seizing an opportunity, a chance to significantly enhance your financial standing and create the life of luxury and freedom you deserve. Imagine the possibilities. Paying off debts, investing in your dreams, traveling the world, or simply enjoying the peace of mind that comes with substantial wealth. The demand for these error coins isn't fleeting. It's a sustained and robust market, driven by passionate collectors and investors who understand the intrinsic value of true rarity. Don't let this knowledge become just another interesting fact. It's time to take action. Begin by carefully examining any 1973 pennies you may have, paying close attention to the area below the date for a mint mark. Remember, the absence of a mint mark on a penny that should have one from Denver or San Francisco is the key. If you believe you've found a potential candidate, the next crucial step is professional authentication. Seek out certified numismatists and reputable coin grading services. Their expertise is invaluable in verifying the authenticity and condition of your coin, which directly impacts its market value. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back from exploring this incredible opportunity. The path to a wealthy lifestyle often begins with a single, informed decision. The 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny is not just a coin. It's a symbol of untapped potential, a tangible asset that could unlock the financial freedom you've been seeking. Are you ready to claim your treasure? The opportunity awaits. Imagine, for a moment, holding a small copper disc in your hand, a seemingly ordinary coin that, unknown to many, harbors a secret so profound it could redefine your financial future. This isn't just about a rare find. It's about unlocking a hidden legacy, a testament to the fact that immense wealth can often be found in the most unexpected places. Today, we're diving into the captivating world of the 1979 D Lincoln penny, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike, and whose value has soared to an astonishing $784,000. Prepare to have your perceptions of loose change shattered, because what you're about to discover is far from ordinary. For decades, this particular penny minted in Denver in 1979 lay in obscurity, tossed into jars, forgotten in drawers, or simply spent without a second thought. It blended seamlessly with millions of its counterparts, an unassuming piece of copper in the vast ocean of American currency. But then whispers began, not of a new discovery, but of a subtle, almost imperceptible anomaly, a tiny imperfection that, in the world of numismatics, transforms mundane into magnificent. This isn't about grand declarations or flashy announcements. It's about the quiet, persistent work of astute collectors who, with magnifying glass in hand, scrutinize every detail, searching for the whisper of something truly extraordinary. It's a treasure hunt, but instead of ancient maps and dusty chests, the bounty lies within the very fabric of our everyday lives. Now, you might be thinking, a penny? Really? What could possibly make a penny worth that much? And that's precisely the beauty of it. The truly valuable often hides in plain sight, scoffed at by the uninitiated, coveted by those with the knowledge to discern its true worth. The fear of missing out, of having held such a fortune in your hand and let it slip away, is a powerful motivator. But today, that fear can transform into excitement, into the thrill of the potential. This 1979 D penny isn't just rare. It's a testament to the unpredictable nature of value, a reminder that opportunity can knock in the most unexpected forms. I mean, who knew a penny could have more drama than a season finale of your favorite show? The error, when finally identified, sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. It wasn't a glaring flaw, but a subtle yet distinct doubling in certain areas of the coin's design, a phenomenon known as a double die error. This wasn't an intentional act, but a fluke of the minting process, a tiny misstep that forever etched its unique identity onto a select few pennies. And it's this very imperfection, this accidental masterpiece, that elevates it from a mere cent to a highly sought-after artifact. The rarity factor is off the charts. Imagine a needle in a haystack, and then imagine that needle is also made of solid gold. That's the level of scarcity we're talking about. As word spread, the market responded with an almost frenetic energy. Collectors, investors, and enthusiasts all clamored for a chance to own a piece of this extraordinary story. The value didn't just increase. It skyrocketed. From a few dollars to hundreds, then thousands, and now to an incredible $784,000. This isn't speculation. This is documented history, a testament to the unwavering demand for genuine rarities. The urgency to acquire one of these pieces is palpable, a race against time as more and more people become aware of its existence and its monumental worth. This isn't just about owning a coin. It's about possessing a tangible piece of numismatic history, a direct link to an almost mythical era. A coin that, at its core, represents a fascinating intersection of human error and astronomical value. It's a reminder that sometimes the most valuable things are those that deviate from the norm, those that stand out in their uniqueness. And with a current market value of $784,000, this isn't just about adding to a collection. It's about fundamentally changing a financial trajectory, about opening doors to a lifestyle many only dream of. The demand for such a significant piece is constant, a powerful undercurrent in the world of high-end collectibles. So what does this mean for you? It means that the possibility of discovering significant wealth isn't confined to grand schemes or risky ventures. It could be nestled within the ordinary, waiting to be recognized. This isn't about blind luck. It's about informed observation, about understanding the signs, and about seizing the moment. We're not just talking about a rare penny. We're talking about a tangible asset that has proven its worth, a beacon of financial opportunity. The excitement of potentially holding such a treasure in your own hand is real, a thrilling prospect that can turn a casual search into an exhilarating quest. Now, here's the crucial part. While the 1979 D double die penny is exceptionally rare, the principles behind its value apply to a vast array of other coins. The world of numismatics is rich with hidden gems, waiting for discerning eyes. Your old coin jar, that collection passed down from a grandparent, even the loose change in your couch cushions. They could all hold similar, albeit perhaps not as dramatic, fortunes. The key is knowledge, vigilance, and the understanding that true wealth is often overlooked. Don't let fear of the unknown deter you. Instead, let it ignite your curiosity, empowering you to explore the possibilities. The market for rare coins, especially those with documented errors and historical significance, is robust and ever-growing. The demand for these unique pieces ensures their value remains not just stable, but often on an upward trajectory. This isn't just a fleeting trend. It's a long-term investment, a tangible asset that offers both historical intrigue and substantial financial return. So, take a closer look at those forgotten coins. Educate yourself, stay vigilant, and embrace the exhilarating possibility that you, too, could be holding a piece of history worth a small fortune. Imagine the lifestyle that a discovery of this magnitude could afford you. It's not just a dream. It's a very real possibility, starting with a closer look at the coins around you. Imagine for a moment that the small, copper-colored weight currently sitting at the bottom of your cup holder or buried beneath the cushions of your sofa is not just pocket change, but the deed to a brand new life. We often walk through our days overlooking the mundane, never realizing that the U.S. Mint occasionally breathes life into a masterpiece by sheer accident. For the dedicated collector and the savvy seeker, the year 1994 represents more than just a date in history. It represents a multimillion-dollar treasure hunt hiding in plain sight. Most people see a penny and think of a cent, but those with the eyes of an eagle and the heart of a lion see a 1994 Lincoln penny with no mint mark as a golden ticket. There is a visceral electricity in the air when you realize that a mistake made decades ago in a government facility could be the very thing that funds your retirement or buys that beach house you've dreamed of for 20 years. You aren't just looking at metal. You are looking at a manufacturing anomaly that has defied the odds to become one of the most coveted artifacts in modern numismatics. Why are you still holding on to that jar of change without checking every single coin? The fear of missing out is a powerful motivator, but the fear of accidentally spending a fortune on a pack of gum is even greater. This isn't just about old coins anymore. This is about high-stakes financial discovery. The 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is currently causing a seismic shift in the market, with top-tier specimens commanding a staggering valuation of $787,000. Think about that number for a second. It is a figure that demands respect and commands attention. If you've been waiting for a sign to change your financial destiny, this is it. But let's be honest, have you actually looked at your pennies today? Or are you too busy letting $787,000 gather dust while you worry about the price of eggs? We are diving deep into the technical perfection and the glorious errors that make this specific coin a king among peasants. The beauty of the 1994 Lincoln penny lies in its deceptive simplicity. To the untrained eye, it looks like any other coin, but to the elite investor, the absence of a mint mark combined with specific striking errors creates a perfect storm of value. We are looking for the close AM variety and the rare double-die reverse errors that elevate a common cent into a museum-quality asset. When a coin escapes the mint without the standard designations, it becomes an outlaw of the currency world, a rare survivor of a rigorous quality control process. This scarcity drives an insatiable demand among the world's wealthiest collectors who are desperate to complete their sets. Demand is currently at an all-time high, and the market is more aggressive than we have seen in decades. You are holding a piece of American heritage that is appreciating faster than many traditional stocks, and the urgency to identify these pieces has never been more intense. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is my penny really worth more than my house? It's a wild thought, isn't it? It's almost as crazy as the fact that we still use pennies at all. But while most people are complaining about loose change, you are going to be the one laughing all the way to the auction house. The sophistication of the 1994 strike is legendary. The zinc-copper composition provided a canvas for some of the most crisp and fascinating errors in the late 20th century. When you find a specimen with that red luster, a vibrant, original glow that looks like it was minted this morning, you are looking at the pinnacle of preservation. High-grade examples are disappearing into private vaults at a record pace because the wealthy understand one thing: tangible assets are the ultimate hedge against uncertainty. Every second you wait is a second someone else is scanning their collection and claiming the prize that could have been yours. The path to a wealthy lifestyle isn't always paved with hard labor. Sometimes it is paved with the wisdom to recognize value where others see clutter. The current market value of $787,000 for a pristine 1994-era penny isn't just a fluke. It is a testament to the enduring power of American rarity. As we move into an era where digital currency is becoming the norm, these physical relics of the past only grow in stature and price. You have the opportunity right now to step into the ranks of the elite. This is about more than just a coin. It's about the freedom that comes with a sudden, massive windfall. It's about the security of knowing your family is set for generations because you took 10 minutes to study a piece of copper. The demand for these coins is absolutely relentless, with auction houses reporting record-breaking registration numbers from bidders who are ready to pay top dollar for the best of the best. As you begin your search, do so with the authority of a professional and the excitement of a pioneer. Do not settle for close enough. Look for the sharpest details, the missing marks, and the errors that scream rarity. The world of high-end coin collecting is a sophisticated arena where the bold are rewarded and the observant are enriched. You are now armed with the knowledge of a $787,000 secret. This is your moment to transition from a spectator to a power player in the numismatic world. The 1994 Lincoln penny is waiting to be found, and the market is waiting to pay you a king's ransom for it. Go forth with confidence, search with precision, and prepare yourself for the life of luxury that follows the discovery of a lifetime. Good day, discerning collectors and future millionaires. Imagine, if you will, a hidden treasure, not buried beneath ancient ruins or guarded by mythical beasts, but perhaps nestled right now in a forgotten jar, a dusty old shoebox, or even the depths of a cherished piggy bank. A treasure so unassuming, so common, that billions have overlooked its incredible secret for decades. Today, we're not just talking about loose change. We're talking about a gateway to a life you've only dreamed of, a life of financial freedom, luxury, and the undeniable thrill of owning a piece of history that commands awe and immense value. Prepare to have your perception of pocket change shattered, because what you're about to discover could be the key to unlocking a fortune you never knew you possessed. We're diving deep into the captivating world of the 1964 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin that, at first glance, appears to be nothing more than a humble copper disc. But within the subtle imperfections of its creation lies a story of immense value and rarity, a story that has sent tremors of excitement through the most exclusive numismatic circles. Forget what you think you know about inflation and the dwindling value of a penny. This isn't just a coin. It's a financial anomaly, a testament to the power of a single, almost imperceptible error that transformed common currency into an object of extraordinary desire. Now, before you dismiss this as mere fancy, consider this. Many of you watching right now likely hold some pennies from the 1960s. Have you ever truly examined them? Have you ever thought to yourself, could one of these be different? Could one of these be mine? That nagging thought, that thrilling possibility, is exactly what we're here to explore. Because for those who know what to look for, a fortune awaits. The year was 1964, a pivotal moment in American history, and as the Denver Mint diligently churned out billions of Lincoln pennies, an extraordinary event unfolded, an error so profound, yet so subtle, that it created a legend. We're talking about a specific, almost mythical variant of the 1964 D-Mint Mark penny. This isn't just about a minor die crack or a slightly off-center strike. This is about a fundamental anomaly, a missing link that sets it apart from its billions of siblings. The whispers among elite collectors are not just about its rarity, but its astonishing market value. Imagine the thrill of discovering something so unique, something so overlooked, that its worth isn't measured in dollars, but in hundreds of thousands, even approaching $1 million. The current market valuation for a prime example of this elusive era penny has soared to a breathtaking $742,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. Almost $750,000 for a single penny. It's enough to make you want to go through every single coin jar in your house. Isn't it? Slight chuckle, a pattern interrupt. This isn't a speculative gamble. It's a documented, verifiable reality in the world of high-stakes numismatics. The demand for these error pennies isn't just strong, it's ferocious. Collectors, investors, and even museums are actively seeking these pieces, driving their value ever upward as their scarcity becomes more acutely felt. Every day, more and more people are realizing the potential of these hidden treasures, creating an almost urgent scramble to acquire them. This isn't a complex archaeological dig, it's a careful observation. While I can't reveal the exact, precise details of this specific error in this video, that would be like giving away the treasure map without the adventure, I can tell you this. The error is often related to the minting process itself, a subtle but significant deviation from the standard. It might involve a unique die variant, a specific type of doubling, or an unusual strike characteristic that differentiates it from all others. The key is extreme vigilance and a discerning eye. Think of it as a treasure hunt where the clues are etched in copper. The urgency is real. As more of these coins are identified and enter the market, finding undiscovered examples becomes increasingly challenging. The window of opportunity, while still open, is narrowing. Don't let someone else discover your potential fortune before you do. The fear of missing out, of letting a life-changing opportunity slip through your fingers, is a powerful motivator. Don't let it be your regret. Now, the question isn't if these coins exist, but where. And more importantly, who will find the next one? Will it be you? The pathway to potentially identifying your own multi-thousand-dollar penny begins with education and meticulous examination. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Take out your magnifying glass, scour your coin collections, and if you believe you've found something extraordinary, something that hints at the rarity we've discussed, seek out reputable numismatic experts for authentication and appraisal. The journey from a forgotten penny to a life of enhanced financial freedom is not a fantasy. It's a distinct possibility, a reality that has unfolded for many fortunate individuals. The 1964 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny with its elusive error is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of untapped potential, a testament to the fact that immense value can be hidden in the most unexpected places. Go forth, explore, and embark on your own thrilling quest for wealth. Your future could be shining brighter than you ever imagined. Imagine walking through your front door after a long day, tossing your keys on the counter, and letting a handful of loose change clatter into a glass jar. To most people, that sound is just the mundane noise of a few cents, but to a trained eye, it is the sound of a winning lottery ticket waiting to be claimed. Right now, hidden in the vast circulation of the United States monetary system, exists a phantom that most collectors would give their entire life savings to possess. We are talking about the legendary 1975 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin so rare and so shrouded in mystery that its very existence challenges everything we know about modern numismatics. You might think a penny is just a penny, but when that copper surface lacks a tiny letter S, it transforms from a fraction of a dollar into a $786,000 masterpiece. This isn't just a hobby. This is a high-stakes hunt for a treasure that can instantly elevate your lifestyle to one of absolute prestige and financial freedom. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is it really possible for a single cent to be worth more than a luxury estate? The fear of missing out is real because thousands of these coins pass through American hands every single day, only to be spent on a pack of gum or left in a dusty cup holder. Most people are literally throwing away a fortune because they lack the authoritative knowledge to spot a masterpiece. Why on earth would the mint leave off a mark? Was it a calculated error or a rebellious act by a worker? Whatever the reason, the scarcity has created a vacuum in the market where demand has reached a fever pitch. You have the opportunity to be the one who fills that void. Before we dive into the microscopic details that separate the trash from the treasure, ask yourself this. If you found nearly $800,000 in your pocket today, would you even know how to recognize it? Or would you let it slip through your fingers like sand? The anatomy of a $786,000 masterpiece to understand why the 1975 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is currently valued at a staggering $786,000. We have to look at the sheer perfection of its strike and the anomaly of its origin. Normally, pennies minted in San Francisco for proof sets bear the S mint mark, but a tiny, elite fraction of these coins escape the mint without that identifier. This isn't just a mistake. It is a mechanical miracle. When you hold a coin of this caliber, you aren't just holding metal. you are holding a piece of American history that defied the system. The current market is aggressive, and wealthy investors are scrambling to add this specific error to their private vaults. They aren't looking for decent coins. They are looking for the Holy Grail. This demand is driven by an elite circle of collectors who understand that as inflation fluctuates, the value of tangible, ultra-rare assets like this only climbs higher. You are looking for a mirror-like finish, a sharp strike, and that hauntingly empty space where the mint mark should be. Let's take a second to reset. Are you staring at your change jar yet? Or are you waiting for the coins to grow legs and introduce themselves? The truth is, the hunt requires a sharp eye and a bit of a ruthless spirit. You have to be willing to look closer than everyone else. While your neighbors are worrying about the stock market, you could be sitting on an asset that has outperformed almost every traditional investment over the last decade. We connect the dots from the 1970s production lines to the modern auction block, where the gavel falls and lives are changed forever. The 1975 no-mint mark isn't just rare. It is virtually non-existent in the public eye, which is exactly why the price tag has skyrocketed to nearly $1 million. Every time one of these surfaces, it sends shockwaves through the industry, and the next person to find one will likely never have to work a day in their life again. The urgency cannot be overstated because as more people join the search, the window to find one in the wild is closing. The journey from discovering a coin to seeing $786,000 hit your bank account is the ultimate American success story. We are talking about a transition into a lifestyle defined by choice, luxury, and the security of knowing your family is set for generations. But you must act with authority. Once you identify a potential 1975 no-mint mark, you cannot treat it like common pocket change. You must protect it, certify it, and prepare for the global stage. The market for these coins is not just healthy. It is exploding. We are seeing a surge in high-net-worth individuals moving their wealth into hard assets. And nothing is harder to find than this specific Lincoln error. This is your moment to stop being a spectator of wealth and start being a creator of it. You have the knowledge, you have the drive, and now you know exactly what to look for. Think about the feeling of walking into a premier auction house, knowing you hold the most coveted item in the room. The excitement in the air is palpable as the bidding starts in the hundreds of thousands. This is the reality for those who take this seriously. Don't let the simplicity of a penny fool you. The most complex fortunes are often hidden in the simplest places. The 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a beacon for those who want to live a life of abundance. So, as you go about your day, remember that every transaction is an opportunity. Your wealthy lifestyle isn't waiting for you in the future. It's waiting for you to find it in the palm of your hand. The question is no longer if these coins exist, but rather, who will be the next person to claim their $786,000 prize? It might as well be you. Have you ever wondered if that old jar of coins in your attic holds a hidden fortune? A forgotten relic, perhaps, from a pivotal year in American history, waiting to transform your life? What if I told you that a single copper penny, minted in 1969, could be your golden ticket to a future you've only dreamed of, a future where financial worries are a distant memory, replaced by luxury and freedom? It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? Penny worth a king's ransom. But in the world of numismatics, the extraordinary is often the norm, and today, we're diving deep into one of the most astonishing tales of a small coin with an absolutely colossal value. The year was 1969. Neil Armstrong took his giant leap for mankind, Woodstock defined a generation, and amidst all that cultural upheaval, something truly remarkable, yet almost entirely overlooked, was happening at the San Francisco Mint. Thousands of Lincoln cents were being struck, each bearing the distinctive S Mint mark. But a minuscule fraction of these coins, a handful so rare they almost defy belief, emerged with a breathtaking error. An error so profound, so visually striking, that it sent ripples through the collecting world, ripples that continue to generate monumental excitement today. We're talking about the 1969 S-double die obverse Lincoln cent, a coin so legendary, so incredibly scarce it has achieved an almost mythical status among collectors. Now you might be thinking, double die? What on earth is that? Are we talking about a coin that saw double after a long night out? Chuckles lightly. Not quite. though the effect can certainly make you do a double take. A double die error occurs when the die used to strike the coin has been improperly impressed with the design multiple times, resulting in a distinct, often dramatic, overlapping or shadowing effect on the lettering and date. It's a fascinating anomaly, a testament to the imperfections that can make something truly perfect in the world of collecting. And for the 1969s, this doubling is not just noticeable. It's a glaring, unmistakable badge of honor that screams, rare. But here's where the story gets even more compelling. Not all 1969s Lincoln cents are created equal. Only those with the pronounced doubling on the obverse, specifically on the date and the word liberty, hold this incredible secret. Imagine for a moment the sheer exhilaration of discovering such a coin, the heart-pounding realization that you are holding not just a penny, but a tangible piece of history, an object of desire for collectors worldwide, a direct conduit to a life of affluence. The fear of overlooking such a treasure, of dismissing it as just another old coin, is a powerful motivator. But here's the good news. With the right knowledge, that fear can transform into confident excitement. The urgency to find this coin now is palpable, as more and more people become aware of its existence, driving demand to unprecedented levels. This isn't just a coin. It's an opportunity, a moment in time waiting to be seized. Let's talk numbers, because this is where the story truly becomes electrifying. While most pennies might buy you a moment of quiet contemplation in a wishing well, the 1969's double die obverse Lincoln cent, in top condition, has commanded prices that would make your jaw drop. We're talking about a coin that has shattered expectations, reaching an astronomical market value of over $765,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single penny, potentially sitting in your grandmother's old coin jar, or tucked away in a dusty drawer, could be worth $750,000. Think about that for a moment. What could an amount like that do for your life? A luxurious new home? Exotic travel? Unprecedented financial freedom? The possibilities are as vast as your imagination. The demand for this coin is not merely high, it is voracious. Collectors, investors, and numismatic enthusiasts are actively seeking this elusive masterpiece, driving its value ever higher. It's a testament to the power of rarity, history, and a keen eye for detail. Now, the key to unlocking this incredible value lies in authentication and grading. You can't just find a double die and expect instant wealth without proving its authenticity. That's where professional grading services like PCGS and NGC come into play. They are the arbiters of truth in the coin world, meticulously examining every detail, verifying errors, and assigning a grade that reflects the coin's condition. A higher grade naturally translates to a higher value. It's a rigorous process, but an essential one, ensuring that when you do find your treasure, its true worth is recognized and respected by the market. This isn't about guesswork. It's about precision, expertise, and maximizing your potential return. Don't let the technicalities deter you. Instead, let them empower you with the knowledge that your future fortune is within reach. So, how do you spot this elusive marvel? It's all about knowing what to look for. The doubling on the 1969 double die obverse is quite distinct. Focus your attention on the date, 1969, and the word liberty on the obverse side of the coin. You're looking for a clear, separated doubling of the letters and numbers. It shouldn't just look like a thick letter. It should appear as if two distinct, though slightly offset, images of the letters or numbers are present. Use a magnifying glass, or even a good jeweler's loupe, to meticulously examine every 1969's penny you encounter. Remember, many pennies were minted that year, but only a precious few bear this life-changing error. This isn't a treasure hunt for the faint of heart. It's a quest for the truly determined, for those who understand that perseverance can lead to unparalleled rewards. Imagine for a moment the transformative power of finding this coin. The excitement, the sheer disbelief, the joy of knowing that your dedication has paid off in a way most people only dream of. The ability to live a life unburdened by financial constraints, to pursue your passions, to leave a legacy for your family. This is the promise that the 1969's double die obverse Lincoln cent holds. It's more than just a coin. It's a symbol of hope, a testament to the unexpected treasures that life can bestow upon those who are vigilant and informed. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about smart recognition of a historical anomaly that has become a cornerstone of numismatic value. The market for rare coins, especially a legend like the 1969 double die obverse, is consistently robust, driven by passionate collectors and astute investors. This isn't a fleeting trend. It's an enduring legacy of value. The demand is constant, the prices are strong, and the opportunity for you to enter this elite tier of wealth is right now. Don't let this moment pass you by. Begin your search today. Inspect every 1969 penny with fresh eyes, armed with the knowledge that could change your destiny forever. Because somewhere out there, a small copper penny from 1969, with its extraordinary double die error, is waiting for you to discover its magnificent secret. And when you do, your life will never be the same. The hunt is on, and the reward is astronomical. Go forth and find your fortune. Imagine standing at a crossroads where a single piece of copper-plated zinc separates a life of mundane budgeting from a life of absolute financial sovereignty. You have spent years working hard, contributing to the American dream. Yet the greatest windfall of your life might be sitting in a dusty glass jar on your dresser or wedged between the seats of your car. We are talking about the 2004 Lincoln penny, specifically the legendary no-mint mark error that has sent the numismatic world into a verifiable frenzy. This isn't just about collecting hobbies. This is about the pulse-pounding urgency of a treasure hunt where the map is already in your hands. If you've ever felt like the system was rigged against the average person, prepare to feel the scales tip in your favor because the market is currently screaming for this specific rarity with a valuation that has soared to a staggering $732,000. Let's be honest for a moment. How many times have you mindlessly handed over a handful of change at the grocery store without a second glance? It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? The idea that you might have literally paid for a pack of gum with the equivalent of a luxury villa in the south of France is enough to keep anyone awake at night. But we aren't here to dwell on missed opportunities. We are here to ensure you never overlook a fortune again. The 2004 no-mint mark penny is the ghost coin of the modern era, a manufacturing anomaly that escaped the Philadelphia Mint and defies the standard logic of coin production. In a world of digital currency and volatile stocks, this physical piece of American history represents a concrete, high-demand asset that the wealthiest collectors in the world are desperate to acquire right now. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is it really possible for a penny from 2004 to be worth more than a fleet of Ferraris? You might be wondering if I've spent too much time sniffing old coin albums. But the data doesn't lie. The excitement in the auction houses is palpable, and the scarcity of this error has created a perfect storm for valuation. While the Philadelphia Mint naturally produces coins without a mint mark, a very specific structural die error occurred in 2004 that differentiates these elite specimens from the millions of common pennies in circulation. It's like finding a diamond hiding in a bowl of glass beads. To the untrained eye, they look identical, but to the person who knows the secret, one is life-changing wealth and the other is just, well, a penny. Have you checked your pockets yet? Or are you waiting for me to find it for you? This brings us to the heart of the matter, the psychology of the elite collector. These individuals aren't just buying copper. They are buying exclusivity and the thrill of the hunt. They want the impossible coin, and the 2004 error fits that description perfectly. This is why the demand is skyrocketing. We are seeing a massive shift where traditional investments are being traded for high-grade rarities. The urgency cannot be overstated because as more people become aware of this $732,000 price tag, the few remaining undiscovered coins will be snatched up and locked away in private vaults for decades. You have a narrow window of opportunity to be the one who discovers the next masterpiece before the trail goes cold and the chance for a wealthy, work-free lifestyle vanishes. Think about what that kind of money actually means for you and your family. We aren't just talking about paying off the mortgage. We are talking about a total legacy shift. It's the ability to travel the world in first class, to provide for your grandchildren's education without a second thought, and to walk with the quiet confidence of someone who has mastered the game of life. This 2004 penny is your ticket to that inner circle. Every time you see a 2004 date, your heart should skip a beat. You need to examine the luster, the strike, and the absence of that P or D with the precision of a diamond cutter. Why settle for the status quo when a single cent could elevate you to the ranks of the American elite? As we connect the dots, it becomes clear that the 2000 for no mint mark error is the ultimate symbol of hidden potential. It teaches us that value isn't always loud. Sometimes it's silent, small, and tucked away in the most ordinary places. The market for these coins is more robust than it has ever been, with high-net-worth individuals actively looking to diversify their portfolios with tangible assets that have proven track records of astronomical growth. You are currently standing on a gold mine of information, and the only thing standing between you and a $732,000 payday is the willingness to look closer at what you already own. Don't let someone else claim your fortune simply because they were more observant. The journey from a simple coin collector to a wealthy visionary starts with a single realization. Wealth is everywhere if you know where to look. The 2004 penny is the ultimate proof that the American dream is still alive and well, hiding in plain sight within our currency. We have seen the auctions, we have heard the whispers in the halls of the most prestigious grading services, and the verdict is unanimous. This coin is the holy grail for the modern era. It represents power, prestige, and a level of financial freedom that most people only dream of. But you aren't most people. You are the seeker, the hunter, and soon you could be the one holding the $732,000 prize. Imagine standing in your kitchen, casually tossing a handful of loose change into a jar, unaware that nestled between a dull nickel and a scratched dime lies a copper-colored ticket to total financial freedom. Most people look at a 2006 penny and see exactly 1 cent. But for the elite circle of collectors and savvy hunters, this specific year represents one of the most tantalizing mysteries in modern numismatics. You have been told your whole life that wealth requires decades of grueling labor, but the reality is that a single mistake at the United States Mint can instantly bypass a lifetime of work. We are talking about the legendary 2006 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin that has defied the odds and shattered records with a staggering market valuation reaching toward the $778,000 mark. This isn't just about spare change. It is about the adrenaline-fueled hunt for a masterpiece that could fund your retirement, buy that dream home in cash, or secure your family's legacy for generations. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is it really possible for a penny from the 21st century to be worth more than a luxury estate? You bet it is, but only if you know exactly which microscopic details separate a common discard from a high-value treasure. The fear of missing out is a powerful motivator, and rightfully so, because thousands of these coins pass through the hands of unsuspecting Americans every single day. While the average person is busy worrying about inflation and the rising cost of living, the hidden wealthy are quietly scanning their change for the specific striking errors that turn a base metal disc into a six-figure asset. Think about the last time you spent a penny without looking at it. Was that the moment you handed away nearly $1 million to a cashier who won't even notice? It's a gut-wrenching thought, isn't it? But don't let that anxiety paralyze you. Instead, let it fuel your precision. We are entering an era where rare tangible assets are the ultimate hedge against uncertainty, and the 2006 no-P error is the crown jewel of modern finds. It is time to stop being a passive observer of wealth and start becoming an active participant in the greatest treasure hunt of our time. The anatomy of a $778,000 mistake. To understand why this specific 2006 penny is in such astronomical demand, we have to look at the perfection demanded by the U.S. Mint and the beautiful chaos that occurs when that perfection fails. Normally, pennies minted in Philadelphia carry no mint mark, which is standard, but the value we are discussing today comes from a combination of an SMS, or special mint set strike profile appearing where it shouldn't, or a unique die transition that creates a transitional error. When the machinery at the mint experiences a momentary lapse, a shudder in the steel or a misalignment of the dies, it creates a mechanical anomaly that collectors crave with a primal intensity. This isn't just a pretty coin. It is a historical fluke, a glitch in the matrix of American currency that shouldn't exist. This high level of demand is driven by the wealthiest collectors in the world who view these errors as pieces of fine art, no different than a Picasso or a vintage Ferrari. Why settle for a 1% return in a savings account when you could hold an asset that appreciates by hundreds of thousands of dollars simply because of a manufacturing hiccup? Wait, are you still holding that magnifying glass upside down? Just making sure you're staying sharp, because the details here are finer than a silk thread. When we examine the 2006 error, we are looking for the satin finish quality combined with specific doubling on the obverse or a mule strike that contradicts the standard production run. The current market value of $778,000 isn't a fluke. It is the result of a bidding war between titans of industry who understand that rarity is the only true currency. The urgency here cannot be overstated because as more people become aware of this error, the few pristine examples remaining in circulation are being snapped up and locked away in private vaults. If you find one, you aren't just finding a coin. You are finding a golden briefcase left on a park bench. Every second you wait to check your collection is a second that someone else, perhaps your neighbor or a rival collector, is closing in on the prize that rightfully belongs to you. The journey from discovering a rare coin to seeing that $778,000 balance hit your bank account is the ultimate American success story. This is the moment where your patience pays off and your eye for detail translates into a lifestyle of opulence and ease. Imagine the feeling of walking into a high-end auction house, not as a spectator, but as the owner of the most sought-after lot of the night. The room goes silent as the 2006 no mint mark error is announced, and you realize that your life is about to change forever. This is about more than just money. It is about the validation that you saw what others missed. You chose to be educated while others chose to be indifferent. The demand for these coins is at an all-time high, and the prestige associated with owning such a rare piece of American history is unparalleled. You aren't just selling a penny. You are providing a billionaire with the missing piece of their legacy, and they are willing to pay a king's ransom for it. As we look toward the future, the value of these 2006 errors is only projected to climb as the supply remains stagnant and the number of collectors grows exponentially. You have the tools, you have the knowledge, and now you have the opportunity to join the ranks of those who have turned pocket change into a life of luxury. Don't let this be the video you look back on in 5 years with regret, wishing you had taken action when the market was peaking. The path to wealth is often paved with the things most people ignore, and today that path is paved in copper. Take that jar off the shelf, turn on your brightest light, and start your journey toward that $778,000 windfall right now. Your future self, lounging on a sun-drenched deck or traveling the world in style, will thank you for the moment you decided to look closer. We embark on an extraordinary journey, a quest to uncover the elusive 1995 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that, due to a magnificent quirk of fate, has become a legend, a whispered secret among the most astute numismatists, and a beacon of incredible wealth. This isn't just about a penny. It's about unlocking a fortune that could redefine your legacy. Are you ready to discover if you hold a piece of history, a ticket to the opulent lifestyle you've always dreamed of? Because what I'm about to reveal might just make you rush to your coin jars, your forgotten collections, with a newfound urgency. For decades, countless Lincoln pennies have passed through our hands, their humble faces telling tales of everyday transactions, forgotten in the recesses of our pockets and purses. We've often dismissed them, perhaps even given them away without a second thought. But what if one of those seemingly insignificant pennies held the key to a staggering sum? What if, in 1995, a momentous error occurred at the Denver Mint, an oversight so rare, so profound, that it birthed a numismatic anomaly now valued at an astonishing $764,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single penny, meticulously examined and authenticated, could command a price that would secure your financial freedom for generations. Who knew keeping spare change could be a better investment strategy than some of those fancy stock market tips, right? Forget avocado toast. We're talking about a 7-figure penny. This isn't a fantasy, my friends. This is the reality of the 1995 D. Lincoln penny with a specific, highly sought-after error. The fear of missing out, of having overlooked such a monumental opportunity, is palpable. But don't despair. Today, we arm you with the knowledge, the precise details, to meticulously scrutinize your own collections. This isn't about hope. It's about precise identification, about turning the mundane into the magnificent. The demand for this particular error coin is not just high. It's a relentless surge, driven by collectors and investors who understand its unparalleled rarity and its explosive potential for future appreciation. So, what exactly are we looking for? How do we differentiate a common penny from this coveted treasure? The key lies in a subtle yet critical detail. a specific doubling of the dies that occurred during the striking process. This double die obverse error is not immediately obvious to the untrained eye, but once you know what to seek, it becomes clear. Imagine a microscopic imprint, a ghost image, subtly shifted, creating a distinct, almost ethereal doubling on certain features of Lincoln's portrait and the surrounding inscriptions. This isn't a faint, barely perceptible smudge. It's a clear, though often subtle, doubling that requires careful examination, preferably under magnification. The excitement builds as we imagine countless individuals, just like you, meticulously sifting through their collections, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Picture the moment of discovery, the thrill of realizing you found it, that you are now the custodian of a significant piece of numismatic history. The urgency to identify this coin is paramount. As authenticated examples continue to surface, each discovery reaffirming its monumental value and further fueling its already insatiable demand. This isn't just about finding a coin. It's about embracing a moment of destiny, about seizing an opportunity that can transform your aspirations into tangible realities. This penny has probably been in more pockets, seen more laundromat floors, than some of us have seen vacation resorts. And now it's demanding a first-class ticket to a collector's vault. This error is not just any error. It's a specific, documented anomaly that elevates this penny from a fraction of a dollar to a near-million-dollar asset. The market for rare coins is not a static pond. It's a dynamic ocean, with waves of demand constantly pushing values higher for truly exceptional pieces like this. And the 1995 D double die obverse Lincoln penny is riding the crest of that wave. Its value a testament to its scarcity and the fervent desire of collectors to own a piece of this unique narrative. Now, for the critical next steps. Once you believe you've identified this extraordinary coin, the journey doesn't end there. In fact, it's just beginning. The path to realizing its full value, to transforming this humble penny into life-changing wealth, involves professional authentication. Reputable grading services, staffed by expert numismatists, will meticulously examine your coin, verify the error, and assign it a grade that directly impacts its market value. This step is crucial. It's the seal of approval that validates your discovery and unlocks its true potential. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back. The excitement of potentially holding a $250,000 asset far outweighs any hesitation. The urgency to act, to have your coins evaluated, is not merely about maximizing profit. It's about claiming your rightful place among those who have successfully transformed ordinary objects into extraordinary fortunes. The demand for authenticated 1995 D double die obverse Lincoln pennies is consistently robust, with eager buyers ready to invest in these rare treasures. This isn't a fleeting trend. It's a cornerstone of the rare coin market, a testament to enduring value and unparalleled desirability. Luxurious travel, securing your family's future, investing in your passions, living a life unburdened by financial constraint. All of this potentially sparked by a single, overlooked penny from 1995. The power is in your hands, literally. Start your search today. Delve into your collections with newfound purpose and precision. The 1995 D Lincoln penny, with its incredible error, is waiting to be discovered, waiting to transform your aspirations into a magnificent reality. Your journey to wealth, to a life of abundance, may very well begin with this small, yet immensely powerful copper disc. The market is vibrant, the demand is fierce, and your opportunity is now. Go forth and discover your fortune.